I was always messy. I don't like this idea that it's everything or nothing. What is the name for this? A little more discreet. Today we are going to make mayonnaise. Welcome to my Friday. Today we are going to have a fun day ahead. We are going to have a fun day ahead. I have things to do today, so it's gonna be a fun vlog. As I said, today is Friday, as I already said as well. On Fridays, if you already know me, if you don't know me, nice to meet you. I'm Luciana. I don't like to tell you what to do or what to eat. I share my life with you so I can inspire you to live a healthy lifestyle by showing you how I do, sharing some tips and tricks, you know. But if you're not new here, you know that usually on Fridays, instead of cooking dinner, I like to make snacks so we can watch TV or watch a movie, but I'm always trying to make it as healthy as possible. And of course, I'm gonna share my process with you. And I have ideas for today. I wouldn't say I have like adventurous ideas or anything spectacular, anything difficult, but I have a few processes to do. A few weeks ago, I got a mini food processor, a KitchenAid, that goes with my KitchenAid. By the way, that's the most important feature, right? Just kidding. So I got it, and I had this idea to show you a few processes or a few preps that you can do to make healthy choices in your daily lives. And I didn't even test. I think I already have it for 2 weeks now. And I didn't test yet because I was waiting for a time in the vlog so I could use it for what I want to use it. So today is the day when I discover if it's working. Stay here because we have a lot of things to do. And my desk is a mess right now. As I always say here, I'm not an organized person at all. Well, this is not a channel about organization. It's a channel about real life for sure. But I always had this problem with organization. Since I was a kid, I was always messy and I can't control myself. Now I made peace with it. And I like this excuse that people have that, oh, if you have a messy desk, it's because you are creative. So I must be the reincarnation of Leonardo da Vinci because I'm very messy. But yeah, at some point you have to accept yourself or make excuses for it. But let's get to work. We are going to the grocery store. No, actually, before the grocery store, I'm gonna do my nails. If you know me, you know that I hate going there. I hate to spend time doing my nails, but it is what it is. I have to do it. So first, I'm gonna do my nails. Then I'm going to the grocery store to buy a few things that I need for tonight. And I have to buy wine as well, so I have to pass by the wine shop. I had plans to go to Costco today, but then I realized it's Friday. If you watch it, a few vlogs ago when I went to Costco on Friday, I swear I would never go there again on a Friday. So yeah, maybe Monday. But now let's continue with our Friday without Costco. Well, I just realized it. I forgot my coffee. Oops, I have space here. I forgot my coffee, so I have to come back home, get my coffee, and then we are going to the grocery store. just got back from the grocery store and let me show you quickly what I got today. So first, it's not healthy. I got this charcuterie, I would say. This is for our Sunday pizza. Every Sunday night, I bake my own pizza. I make the dough from scratch. This is a way to make it healthier. I make the dough with whole wheat flour, so it's healthier than white flour. And each week, I decided something to top my pizza with. And they had this deal with these three types of salami, so I decided to got it for our Sunday night pizza, which is a treat for us. And those, let me just start by the things that are not for tonight. I got milk as well, 2% milk, and these are for tonight. I got tomatoes, lime, mustard. Oh, now that I think about, I forgot the jalapeno. Did I leave in the basket? I think so. Oh, I left the jalapeno there. Oh no. Yeah, I forgot the jalapeno. Anyways, I'm sad now. Okay, the vlog must go on. Let me cry after I record this video. So, something I wanted to mention. I needed Dijon mustard for the recipe I want to make this evening. And this small one, cost $6.99. They had a popular version for $3.99, and I thought, what is the difference? So I decided to read the ingredients list, and oh boy, what a difference. This one starts with vinegar, okay, and then grains of mustard. The other one started with water. Then I think vinegar, mustard, and then came a few words that I don't understand, which is never a good sign, and sugar. And yeah, to be honest, I stopped at sugar. I didn't want to read anymore. I know that sometimes it's expensive to try to be a little healthier, to try to eat healthier. And here's the thing. We can always compromise. That's why I try to be mindful when I do these vlogs, when I talk about a healthy lifestyle, because I know I could come here and say to you, buy this oil or this or that, this organic produce. And I know it's not doable for a lot of people, and actually it's not even doable for me, to be honest. My idea here is to simplify things or to make things more doable, more reachable. And for that I say, try to simplify life. I was actually writing this morning on Substack. I shared this thought I have. If we eat wholesome meals, have variety in our diet, and don't overeat, we are conscious about the quantity we eat, we don't have to worry about other things like what food has antioxidants, what superfood does what. We don't have to worry about those things because we are already eating a balanced diet. So that's my message for you today. If it's too overwhelming, if you think it's complicated, start by eating wholesome meals. Start by avoiding processed food as much as you can, of course, not as much as I think you should or other people think you should, as much as you can, and you're going to be fine. It's just, I don't like this idea that it's everything or nothing, that either we have this perfect diet or we don't care at all. Try to do your best, and I'm telling you, your best is just as simple as cooking your food. And yeah, that's my heart to heart today. And let's have lunch because I am hungry. And of course I'm gonna eat what I cooked last night, the leftovers. I made brown rice with shrimp and veggies, and that's it. I just cooked double for dinner so I don't have to worry about my lunch. I'm gonna start the preparations for this evening, and as I mentioned, I got this mini food processor last week and I didn't have a chance to try yet. Today is the day. I'm gonna take this opportunity to show a few things that you can do with this to make healthy options for your meals. A few preparations that you could buy at the grocery store, or you could take advantage of this or any other food processor you have at home, so you can have healthy options, aka homemade options. When I have more than one process or more than one prep to do with one machine or one device, I always start by the one that's gonna make it less dirty, so it's easier to clean in between the process. The first thing, I'm gonna make breadcrumbs. Not breadcrumbs, what is the name? Like panko? Is that breadcrumbs? Or breadcrumbs? What is the name for this? Yes, breadcrumbs. I have leftover bread, sourdough bread that I made last week, and right now it's harder than a rock. Oh, not so hard. 2 ways to make healthy breadcrumbs. First, make it at home with homemade bread. If you make your homemade bread, you can do breadcrumbs. Another thing that you can do with the leftovers of your homemade bread is croutons. Sometimes I make them to toss on my salad. I just use the toaster for that. I make like a regular toast and then I cut them and voila, I have croutons. But this evening, I'm gonna make breadcrumbs because I'm gonna do something special with them. Oh, and I forgot to mention, another step you can take towards healthier breadcrumbs is by make them from whole wheat bread, because whole wheat bread, whole wheat flour, they have more nutrients, they have more vitamins, they have more fibers. So if you can eat whole wheat bread, good. If you can make breadcrumbs from them, even better. I actually have white bread leftovers as well, because the first sourdough I made was white. It was my first time, so I want to stick to the original recipe. But my second one was whole wheat. So I think I'm gonna mix them together. There's no problem in that. It's just that it's gonna be mixed breadcrumbs. And here I have my breadcrumbs. It worked perfectly. Tonight I'm gonna use it to make crispy tofu. While the tofu sticks are in the air fryer, I'm gonna make salsa. And salsa is as simple as chopping some tomatoes, cilantro, onion. I'm gonna use shallots because that's what I have, but you can use any onion you have at home. And some people, they add jalapeno, but those people, they don't forget the jalapeno in the basket. You know. Another thing that you can add if you want, you can add garlic. I'm not a fan of raw garlic. If you know me, you know that I love garlic, but not raw. But if you wanna add, my tip for you is mince the garlic before the other ingredients, because I'm gonna put everything together in the food processor and I'm gonna chop them together. But with the garlic, if you wanna add, I would say chop the garlic first, let it be very small, or you can even mince the garlic if you want, and then you add the other ingredients. You can do that with the onions if you want as well, if you want the onions a little more, you know, invisible or a little more discreet. And now that I have my salsa, and it's delicious. I'm gonna make the third preparation for tonight. And this one, it's not that it's gonna be challenging, it's gonna be because it's my first time trying. People are very afraid of this recipe, and I have to confess that I am too, but we are going to conquer it because today we are going to make mayonnaise at home, healthy mayonnaise. For that, I'm gonna need an egg, 3/4 of a cup of oil. You can use olive oil or avocado oil. Tonight I'm using avocado oil, but you can use a good quality olive oil, let's say for special occasions, or any other oil that you have. Of course, it's your choice. I'm not here to tell you what to do, what to eat, what oil to use. Be yourself, make your own choices. Yeah, the oil, the egg, then 1 tablespoon of mustard. That's why I got the mustard today. And 1 tablespoon of vinegar. I'm gonna use wine vinegar. If you have rice vinegar or any other type of white vinegar, you can use it. The key, as I researched, is to be patient with the oil. Start with the egg and the mustard and the vinegar, and after we have everything mixed, then we are going to pour oil, but very patient, very careful, very slow, almost like drop by drop. My food processor has already this, how can I say, this hole or this, I don't know the name for this, you know, something here that I can pour the oil and it's gonna, no, I don't think is there a hole here? There's no hole here, I think. How does it work? What is this for?
There is not a hole there. What is it for? I think there is some here. Yeah, there's a hole here.
Oh, really?
On the side.
Oh, yeah, there is a hole here. So yeah, we are going to use this.
Thank you for spending the day with me. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing. I post vlogs like this 3 times a week. Want early ad-free access to my vlogs, plus educational videos on health and wellness, recipes, yoga classes, and more? Subscribe to my newsletter at lucianacouto.com.